Let me be very clear with all the fintechs and banks, which I am in every call I have with them. This isn't going away. This is the internet coming for a big part of your business. And the question is how you adapt to that, just like 20 years ago you had to adapt to the internet. That's what this is. This is the internet coming for the financial industry, period. That's what this is.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. My name's Austin. That was, of course, founder of Chainlink, Sergey Nazarov, speaking about the potential that is cryptocurrency in May of 2021. Check out the full conversation from the LendIt Fintech conference. There's a link down below, because this next clip that I want to share with you, about 3 minutes, really puts where we are in the crypto market right now as investors into perspective. Just looking at the prices, you can see there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt, FUD in the market. This is not the end for cryptocurrency. This is the beginning. And listen to this clip of Sergey illustrating why. User demand will drive adoption, like Bitcoin, into DeFi. Watch this.
Yeah, I would say that, traditional finance and fintechs, just like a lot of the other, entities in a capitalist system, are moved by user demand, right? So it comes down to user demand, and why will user demand gravitate towards DeFi, right? And so then there's the question of how will that happen? Why will that happen? I think that there is a skepticism about blockchains and DeFi and cryptocurrencies and all this stuff that's born out of a fundamental misunderstanding of how attractive this is to users. And I think this misunderstanding has permeated a lot of different bank conversations that we've had, and a lot of different conversations with fintechs. And a lot of these people years ago were saying, we're never going to need custody. We're never going to need to hold a Bitcoin ever. It's not going to even exist in a number of years. And then the users said, I want Bitcoin, right? I want Bitcoin. And then they said, I want other coins. And so now there's like this dash to get custody, right? To get custody as a fintech, to get custody as a bank. And I think what this shows is what the pattern is going to be. The pattern is going to be very simple. Banks and fintechs are going to say, I don't understand this. This doesn't take the shape of things that I'm used to. This doesn't work the way that I'm used to it working. I'm going to ignore it, or I'm going to think it's not real, or it's going to go away in a few years. Let me be very clear with all the fintechs and banks, which I am in every call I have with them. This isn't going away. This is the internet coming for a big part of your business. And the question is how you adapt to that, just like 20 years ago you had to adapt to the internet. That's what this is. This is the internet coming for the financial industry, period. That's what this is. You thought it was fintech interfaces taking your users. It's actually this infrastructure that's going to do everything that institutions do right now, but it's going to do it in a more controllable, by the user, more transparent way. And so as a fintech and as a bank, I think what people should think about is how do they meet that upcoming user demand? So the first question is, will there be user demand? By the way, if the same guy who told you you're never going to need custody of Bitcoins is advising you on the upcoming demand from DeFi, fire his ass. He doesn't know how it works. He was wrong once, he's going to be wrong again. And you're going to be behind in the future, just like you are now with custody of crypto. If you're a bank, if you're a fintech, I would strongly recommend that you ask yourself when and why users will want to use decentralized finance or products. Here's one answer. A bank can give them 1%. On Aave, they can get 8%. The only reason they're not on Aave is because they don't know how to get on Aave. If you get them on Aave, that's it. And it's going to be the same story again and again with financial product after financial product. And so if you're a fintech and if you're a bank, I think what you should do is think about how can you provide access to these protocols from your interfaces, because you own the user relationships. And you're very good at that, just like Kane said. And if you want to keep owning those user relationships, you all know that you have to keep giving the users what they want. And if the users want cryptocurrency now, what they're going to want soon is the ability to earn interest on their cryptocurrency. And then they're going to want to be able to use their cryptocurrency in protocols related to derivatives and so on and so on. And the people who give them that access are going to be the people who retain their business. So I think fintechs and banks should really, really seriously consider if this is or isn't going to continue. And if it is going to continue, it's not going to be small. It's not going to be a small percentage of their business. It's not going to be a small thing. It's going to be a big thing. It's going to be the way the entire lending industry works, the entire derivatives industry works. Just like there's so many people right now putting their assets into cryptocurrencies, and the prediction was, cryptocurrencies won't even exist a few years from now. So I think there should be a very serious reconsideration by fintechs and banks about just how quickly this will become a key competitive question for them.
All right. Great perspective. Great reminder that Bitcoin, that DeFi, that cryptocurrency is not going away. Hit the like button to support this content. Get this information out to as many people as possible. But let's keep going, talk about the latest news involving altcoins, starting with Ethereum. Ethereum devs have calculated how to defuse the difficulty bomb. So this is something that's happening in tandem as Ethereum switches from proof of work to proof of stake, and Ethereum developers agreed on Friday how to delay this upcoming code change. The difficulty bomb is an old piece of code that makes mining on Ethereum slower and less profitable over time by exponentially increasing the lag between the production of each block. And why would they want to make mining on Ethereum slower? Well, it's to de-incentivize the miners. They're switching off it into proof of stake eventually, and this is to sort of ease the process. The bomb was actually planted back in 2015 to incentivize devs to implement Ethereum 2.0. So I guess back in 2015, they thought they'd be a little more ready for ETH 2. Turns out they need a little more time, and the developers agreed to delay the bomb until December. So about a 6-month delay. Right now, it takes an average of 13 seconds to mine a block on Ethereum without delaying the bomb. So if it were to go off, it would take more than 20 seconds to validate a block by the end of the year. So in essence, making it doubly slow. Now again, expect this now in December in the inevitable transition to proof of stake. I'll keep you updated. Next piece of news on Dfinity's new altcoin, Internet Computer, ICP. We actually covered this coin the day before it dropped. I've been getting a lot of comments. Hey, I see this now in the top 10. Could you cover it again? Because ICP is now a major player in the altcoin space. The Internet Computer Network aims to help developers create websites, enterprise IT systems, internet services, and DeFi applications by installing their code directly on the public internet. So this is a Web3 coin, and it was actually developed by Dfinity Foundation, a nonprofit organization based in Zurich, Switzerland. So how is this different than the dApp platforms we have now, like the Solanas, the Cardanos, the Polkadots? And what do they mean when they say you can install your code directly on the public internet? Well, ICP is aiming to eliminate these tech giant middlemen. The Internet Computer Protocol is already envisioned to ensure that software is created and contents are published without going through the hands of the tech giants like Google, like Amazon. End users will be able to access apps and dApps through URLs rather than downloading them from Google and other tech giants. There will be no difference between apps, dApps, and websites. The end users will be able to browse through a permissionless environment to promote growth, creativity, and innovation. Developers will also keep all the revenue their work generates. So give me your thoughts on Internet Computer, ICP, very new altcoin, but definitely one to keep on the radar. And before we get to our next piece of news, let's take 60 seconds and give a shout out to sponsor of the channel, Blockfi. For those of you that have cryptocurrency just sitting there and you want to put your crypto to work, you can earn up to 8.6 APY with a Blockfi interest account. So for those of you that hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, others, also a vast array of stablecoins, and you're looking for traditional banking type services, then I would recommend Blockfi to you. Also use our code blockfi.com/altcoin daily and get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more in crypto. Terms and restrictions apply. Link down below. Support the channel. Check it out. And also, if you're asking yourself, hey, how am I going to realize profits at the end of the year? Is there a way to do that without it being a taxable event? Well, they also offer crypto-backed loans, where basically you can borrow against your cryptocurrency, and crypto-backed loans allow you to access liquidity without selling. Link down below. Check it out. And next piece of very quick news from Donkey Finance. A few of you were asking me to cover this. This very recently launched off of Superstarter, which is the super farm platform. I actually do hold some Donkey tokens, and it's backed by some of the biggest investment firms like Black Edge Capital, AU21, and Genesis Block Ventures, who are supporting this yield farming platform that is Donkey. So what is Don or Donkey? Inspired by the copy trading format popularized by crypto exchanges like eToro, whereby novice traders can mimic the moves made by pro traders, Donkey will pioneer a similar strategy for yield farming. This will empower platform users to reap the rewards from having top traders work for them. So I guess this just automates the copy trading process for yield farming, and Donkey aims to give everyone an equal opportunity to reap the rewards while incentivizing the super farmers, the people that are being copied, to identify the greatest yield generation opportunities for the community. In the process, Donkey users will gain valuable alpha as they learn from the industry's most successful yield farmers. So this was just a coin that interested me. Keep Donkey on your radar, and very cool to see Superstarter, a product of Superfarm, implementing. Pretty cool. That is the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow.